Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Gebo the Shaman, and today we're going to be doing a meditation today, so I haven't really planned anything. I'm just going to let the light beings lead us into a interdimensional meditation today. So I hope you enjoy, and yeah, just get into a nice, safe, cozy, comfortable place in your house or wherever you are. You can lay down, you can, sit in lotus posture or half lotus or, whatever's comfortable for you. Usually, when I like to do these meditations is when I'm laying in bed, just getting really relaxed, and, it's okay with me if you fall asleep or, or whatnot. So, yeah, it's good to be back with you guys. Yeah, I've been going through some stuff, I have a little bit of anxiety today for some reason. So, but that's okay. That's what this meditation is for, to relax. And so that's what we're doing. All right, guys. So just get into a comfortable position. We're going to breathe. Just focus on your breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. All right. So now, just continue breathing nice and deep. In through the nose and out through the mouth. When you breathe in, I want you to imagine that you're bringing in energy from your nose, from inhaling the energy of the universe into your body. Let it fill all of your cells, all of your organs, all of your blood vessels. Breathing in that prana, breathing in that good energy. And when you breathe out, I want you to let go of negativity. I want you to let go of all the things that are weighing you down, all of the things that are preventing you from being at peace and just relaxing. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in positive, light energy, healing energy throughout the body. Breathing out through the mouth, your negativity, your fear, your pain, any kind of trauma. And in fact, when we breathe out, I want you to breathe out into the earth. You can imagine breathing through the soles of your feet with positive, loving, uplifting energy coming in through the soles of the feet up into your body. And when you breathe out through the mouth, that energy, the negative energy, flows out your body, down your legs, into the earth. Mother Earth loves to recycle your negative energy. Mother Earth loves to take your negative energy and transform it and turn it into something positive. We are her children. Whenever we come to her crying or upset, she's always there to give us a hug, to give us a kiss, to kiss our bruises and to make all our pain go away. Mother Earth loves us through the pain, through the negativity. Mother Earth doesn't demand anything from us. She loves us purely and simply because we exist. The only thing we need to do to love her, to get her love, is just simply exist. There is such an extreme amount of love, unconditional love, that is flowing out from the earth to all of us. And it is your decision whether you want to accept that love or to reject it. So now we're just continuing breathing. Breathing in the positive, loving, healing energy from Mother Earth. And breathing out the pain, the trauma, the toxicity, the hurt, the negativity that we all carry within us. Connecting with Mother Earth is an absolute refuge. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling like you can't go on any further, come back to Mother Earth. She will carry you. She's there to take all of the pain out. And to restore you with her incredible, unconditional, loving, and healing energy. So now, what I'm being led to do is to just come down into Mother Earth. So while you're just sitting in your chair or laying down on your bed or couch, I want you to imagine your energy body just coming down, your consciousness just coming down slowly and gently into the earth. You can feel the pressure of gravity pulling you down into the earth, and you just go with that. You're falling very gently, very slowly into the heart of Mother Earth. And here we can see that we're in a space that looks like a very cozy, comfortable home. And we can see Mother Earth has made us a warm meal. And she's actually there, for you, to talk about your problems, to talk about those things that are bothering you. So we're just going to have a seat, make ourselves at home. And Mother Earth is serving us like this warm, nutritious, very healing. It's like a stew, almost like a stew. And so, And so the intention there is for us to, engage and enjoy this meal and engage in fellowship with her, talked with her. So I want you to do that right now. It's all just kind of just vent whatever's going on with you. Whatever you're not happy about. Whatever saddens you. If you want to complain, Mother Earth is always there to listen. And as she's listening to us, to our thoughts, to our feelings, she's absolutely never going to judge us. She's never going to judge us. She's never going to think less of us. She's never going to talk us out of our feelings. She's never going to shame us. in this space, you're free to just be yourself, to relax. You don't have to be anything that you're not. You don't have to do anything to impress her. You don't have to do anything or be anything or think or feel the right things. She just loves you as you are. So as we're engaging in conversation, as we're opening up to her, as we are enjoying this really good warm meal that she's prepared for us, I want you to just open up your heart to her. Just open up that heart to her. And if you'd like to, you can even invite her into your heart, so she can be with you all the time as that ever loving, ever compassionate, motherly being. And when we do this, we're going to actually, this is going to be a bit of a reparenting kind of lesson for us. Because Mother Earth, this deity, when we invite her into our heart, she is going to clear away all the negativity, all of the self-hatred, all of the things that are blocking us, that are pulling us into negative and destructive habits and ways of being. It's like reformatting a hard drive to be the most beneficial version. Just going to take all that negativity, all that shame, all that fear, all the hatred and self-destructive behavior, and transform it into something really positive and encouraging and loving. So just breathe in that energy. Breathe in the positive, let go of the negative. Open your heart up to more unconditional love. Open that heart up to as much unconditional love as you can possibly stand. For some of you, this process might be pretty painful. For others, it may be a release of emotions, a release of negative energy just flowing out of you, flowing away from you. Alright. Now that we have Mother Earth within our hearts, filling us with unbelievable, unconditional love, we're now going to ascend back up to our bodies, back up to the surface of the earth where our body is. So we're just going to ascend out of the center of the earth with Mother Earth's energy in our heart center. Alright. Now that we are back up at our bodies, I want you to come up through your heart center. Come up out of your body through your heart center. And we're going to rise up through the ceiling. Going to rise up on top of our roof. We can see, if we look around us, we can see the neighborhood that we live in. Our neighborhood, we can see the street that we're on. And as we ascend further and further, faster and faster, we can see our city, we can see our state, we can see our country, our continent, and finally we can see the whole world like a beach ball in front of us. And now we're going to make the conscious decision that we are going to slip through the 3D to 5D barrier. We're going to come up out of 3D, out of Earth's gravitational field, and now I want you to make an invitation. We're going to invite our guides to please, we're going to ask our guides ET guides, we invite you to come to us. We'd like to interact with you. And then we can see our guides coming in the distance. They're coming towards us. And then we're going to invite all the light beings. Light beings, we invite you to come to us. We invite all the light beings in all the galaxies, in all the universe, and all the light beings in all the dimensions. We ask you to please come to us and help us to shift up Mother Earth. And now we can see spaceships all around us. These ET light beings have decided to join us. They eagerly want to help us and join us to shift Earth up. So now what I want you to do is we're all going to surround Earth in the 5th dimension, and we're going to ask our ET guides to be a conduit between us and the rest of the ETs. So we're going to ask them to send us their energy, send us their higher vibrational energy, so that we can become a conduit and use that energy to shift Earth up. So they're going to send energy into us, into our heart centers, and we are going to use that energy to surround Earth with an immense bubble of loving and healing energy. And we're going to slowly raise that vibration up. Okay? So, I'm going to ask our ET friends, we invite you to come to us and send us energy. We can send us energy through our heart centers, and that way we can heal and empower the Earth. Okay, so there's like a web of energy being transferred. These ETs are behind us. They're like holding hands with each other and holding hands with us. They are creating like a web of energy that's going from them to us. And now we're just going to focus on our heart centers. We're going to focus on our heart center. We're going to think about, I want you to put all your conscious awareness and thought into what is the thing that I love most. So you can ask yourself, what do I love the most? Could be a spouse, could be a dog, could be a pet, could be your children. There's no wrong answer. Who or what do you love the most? Who do you have the most empowering feeling of love for? The most palpable, the most powerful feeling of love. Who does that for you? Who do you love the most? We're going to think about that person or that pet or that spouse or that whatever it is for you. Just imagine them in your mind. And we're going to conjure that feeling of love, and we're going to amplify it multitudes. So just imagine that person or that pet that you love. Feel those feelings of love. Feel those feelings of unconditional love. And then I want you to really amplify those as much as you can. You can imagine a ball of light around your heart center, expanding out from the heart center to expand into your whole body. That ball of light then gets bigger and bigger and surrounds the entire earth. Once it expands the entire earth, then we can go ahead and amplify that energy, penetrating the earth with this unbelievable amount of unconditional love, peace, acceptance, unconditional love. And now, I'm going to give you a mantra to recite as we continue to focus upon penetrating the earth with this love, penetrating every human heart and mind with this incredible, unconditional love. So this mantra is called Aham Prema. Aham Prema. So we'll chant that now. Aham Prema. 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 Aham Aham Prima, Aham Prima, Aham Prima, Aham Prima, Aham Prima, Aham Prima. This mantra means I am pure universal love. So as we pour our universal unconditional love into the earth, we simultaneously fill ourselves up with the same universal unconditional love. That is at the core of our being. I am pure, universal, unconditional love. Aham Prima, 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 Aham Prima. So once we feel this mantra take effect, once we feel like we are pure universal love, that is our essence, we can now go ahead and just kind of finish up our work here. We can imagine along with our work of penetrating the earth with this incredible, beautiful, loving energy, we can now focus on penetrating every heart and mind of every human being with the same energy. Because it's only going to be this loving, unconditional loving energy that raises humans' vibration to the next level. It's only unconditional love that can raise our frequency. So, just focus for a minute on penetrating everyone's hearts with this incredible loving energy. Unconditional love. As we're doing this, I can feel very palpably the frequency of the earth, the frequency of human beings rising like crazy. It's this incredible buzzing feeling. Like after this meditation, nothing will ever be the same. We have permanently and irreversibly changed and altered Earth's frequency. So now while we're here, I want you to turn your attention to the new Earth. And this new Earth, I want you to imagine what you want this new Earth to look like, to be like, to feel like. You can have whatever you want. Nothing is beyond your limitation. Nothing is limited. Anything is possible. So if you want unicorns to poop Skittles, if you want butterflies to have rainbow trails behind their wings, if you want trees and fruits to make candy that is nutritious, if you want vegetables to taste like like chocolate or candy or whatever it is. Nothing is beyond your nothing is limited. There is no limit to what can be achieved in this new 5D Earth. How this new 5D Earth will operate is if you think about something, if you intend something, it'll happen. For me, I am imagining this 5D Earth to be a place where we have no government, we have no elites, we have no one bossing us around, we have no one telling us what to do. We are free to be who we really are. We are free to live out our most authentic soul expression. We are free to be our authentic selves. There is no limitation, there is no poverty, there is no violence, there is no negativity. In this 5D world, feelings and emotions are enhanced. They're even more powerful than they are here in the 3D Earth. They're more palpable. And also, on this 5D Earth, everyone will operate with empathy and authenticity. We won't have to be worried about boundaries being violated or getting hurt by others. We won't have to worry about incurring more trauma. In this 5D world, everyone will operate as a team for everyone's benefit and enjoyment. We will act with empathy and kindness and support. There will be no judgment. There will be no negativity. There will be no harassment. There will be no abuse. The currency in that place will be kindness and love. People will do things for others out of the kindness of their hearts, not to look to get anything. In my 5D world, there will be tropical islands, great sandy beaches, all kinds of colorful fish, colorful birds singing different songs, singing different very, very different, very unusual. Bird chirps and things like that. There'll be all kinds of different creatures, animals, monkeys, dogs and cats and gorillas and sheep and everything you can imagine. This is a world that has no limitations. This is a world that is limitless. A world where everyone has their own autonomy and freedom, but also chooses to come and work together as a group when needed. What does your 5D world look like, feel like, sound like? For me, I'm going to be there with my daughter, my wife. There will be fun and enjoyment, pleasure, physical activity, hiking, skiing, scuba diving, all kinds of stuff. 0 point energy will be taken for granted. There will be no need for utility bills. There will be no need for governments, laws, regulation, restriction. Everyone will be free to do what they like. And everyone will have an understanding of how their actions and behaviors impact others, and will learn to operate with kindness, with respect, with dignity, integrity, with some grace and class. And now we turn this intellectual concept into a reality. So now for the next few minutes, I want you to go down to this 5D Earth that you have just created of your own. And I want you to go walk around. I want you to imagine who will be there. Maybe you'll have a light being family of your own. I know I've been shown in the past my wife and daughter. So those are things that I'm looking forward to interacting. So as we are walking around our 5D paradise, you can actually build your house. You can build the community that you want to live in. You can build like the nature around you. I know for me, I live in a very tropical area, very much like Hawaii, very much like Queensland, Australia. There's mountains, there's green, lush mountains, all kinds of beautiful, colorful flowers everywhere. There is all kinds of birds and fish. And I have already designed my house. It's going to be right on the beach. At nighttime, there's going to be some multicolored energy floating in the sky, floating in the air around us. And when we breathe it in, this energy actually feeds us and nourishes us. So if we choose to, we won't even need to intake food. Of course, food will be available if we choose to intake that. This will be a space where we can live however we want to. We can eat or not eat, we can be married, we can be single, we can be polygamous, we can be monogamous, whatever you choose to do. Just think about where you want to go. Just think about the kind of life that you want to have. And now that we are down here in our 5D world, I want you to call upon your ET guide. I want you to ask them if they'd like to tell you anything, if they have anything to tell you. And now, I want you to ask them, what do you see in me? And now, I want you to ask them if they have any advice or words of wisdom for you as you transition from your 3D world to your 5D world. And now, I want you to, if you'd like to, you can invite your guide to come visit you in your home, back on Earth. So if you're up for that, you can repeat after me. Thank you for interacting with me in this meditation. I'd like to invite you to come back with me to Earth, and I'd like to invite you to come and interact with me back at my home on Earth anytime that you'd like to. I am always open for communication. I thank you and have much respect for you. Thank you for communicating with me. Thank you for helping me. And now, we can go ahead and head back to Earth. So you're just going to come up out of this 5D world. Just going to ascend right out of it. And then you're going to imagine like a beacon signal that's right behind you, like trailing you. I want you to imagine that as like the signal for ETs to find you here on Earth. So as we descend into Earth, there's like a beacon behind us for the ETs to find us. Okay? So just go ahead and have we can see the Earth before us, and we come to it even closer, and we choose to slip between the 3D 5D barrier to penetrate through that, and we're now in 3D, and this beacon behind us is like creating a portal at the edge of 3D and 5D for the ETs to slip on through and go to your home. So we're just going to descend even further. We can see our continent that we're on. We can see the country that we're in. We can see the state that we're in and our city. And descending even further, we can pinpoint into our neighborhood and we can rest just above our rooftop, and we'll descend into our rooftop very slowly. And once we reach our room, the room that we're sitting in right now, we can now use that beacon to open up a portal from 5D to 3D into your room. So your light being friend, your guide, is going to now come into your room, and we're going to ask them, is there anybody there? And for me, I got a little bit of pressure on my chest, on my heart center, and that's usually a good signal that they are here with us. And now I want you to just go ahead and ask them if they would like to meditate with you. And for those of you who are ready to come up out of this meditation and continue with your daily life, you're just going to follow me and do what I do. For those of you who have extra time and want to communicate with your ET friends, then you can just go ahead and turn this video off now. Right, so those of you who want to end the meditation, you can go ahead and thank your ET guide for being here, for coming to you. We're going to thank them. We're going to again reiterate that you'd like to invite them to come back whenever they'd like to communicate with you. And then we're going to go ahead and come back, slip back into our body. And we're going to rub our hands together. Letting the warmth of our hands become more intense. Okay, now we can put our hands over our eyes. Go ahead and breathe in the heat from your palms through your eyes. And as we exhale, let that heat travel through the body to the feet, out into the earth. Inhale again. Alright, perfect. Alright, now you can go ahead and open your eyes. Go ahead and rub your scalp. Rub the back of your neck. Rub the front of your neck. Rub your shoulders. Arms. Go ahead and rub your chest, your stomach, and pat your legs down. Okay, wonderful. Alright guys, well, that was cool. Thank you for joining me. And also I have I have multiple courses. I have all kinds of good stuff to offer you guys. So if you're interested in some Qigong programs, I have them listed there. You can go ahead and check those out. Patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman is probably the easiest way to get them. You can do a paid tier, so a monthly tier, or you can just purchase them on your own, like in full. And yeah, this is just a really great time to do that. And also, let's see here. So I offer some distance energy healing if you'd like, for health and mental stuff. I have some tiers on Patreon, so you can get life coaching from me, you can get spiritual counseling, you can get the Qigong program, you can also get just a a $10 a month thank you kind of shaman circle where I do that allows you access to my Discord, and I do videos every week for you guys for like questions and answers or whatever, just some exclusive content. I also do live streams over there on my shaman circle page. So yeah, and then yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So my astrology book, you can check that out. A lot of stuff that I have to offer, guys. So just please, I've been working hard on this channel, and I don't know what it is. Maybe the YouTube algorithm, or maybe uh, people just aren't interested in what I have to offer. But it's good stuff. Like, I have some really good stuff up there, really valuable stuff that I have learned from my teacher. And I mean, it's some really esoteric practices. It's not just your everyday kind of qigong, It's actually what's called neigong. So anyway, I won't get into that, but yeah, any bit of support helps. Even just leaving a positive comment or whatnot helps me tremendously. So yeah, just any bit of support helps. But that's, I mean, ultimately monetary support helps. Just because I'm trying to get an apartment, trying to get out of my mom's house, and it's like, I don't know, it's just, we're just having some problems lately. So that would be much more beneficial if I was just out of her house. So, but also I recognize that I can't change people. People are who they are, can't change them. So the other options are, okay, you gotta just distance yourself from them, or you gotta, either be okay with being around them or not. So, either way. Alright, guys, well, I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time, alright? Take care, guys. I hope you're well, and I hope you're, prospering and all that good stuff, too. So, and growing spiritually. That's what this is all about. Right? Alright, guys. Love you. Take care. See ya.